If you have ever heard about weight loss, then you might have come through a basic phrase. Calories in versus calories out. Some argue it's the be-all and end-all of weight loss. Others say it's oversimplified and misguided. But it's all about what foods you take in with the correct amount of calories, not just any food with the certain calorie mark. Here is a 7-day weight loss diet plan by General Motors. This program was developed by the General Motors Corporation with a pious intention of keeping their employees healthy. And this diet plan is absolutely great. Here are some benefits of General Motors diet plan. 1. Avoidance of sugar. Apart from fructose, there is practically no exposure to any other kind of sugar content. 2. Detoxification. Due to the consumption of large amounts of water and healthy food and restricting the intake of any kind of junk food, the body eliminates excess toxins and flushes out waste. 3. Glowing skin. Detoxification improves skin health and gives it a natural glow. 4. Boosts metabolism. Healthy eating habits, greater intake of water aid body metabolism. A higher metabolic rate ensures a greater amount of burnt calories, which eventually brings about weight loss. 5. Improves digestion. The food consumed throughout the 7-day course is rich in fiber and thus improves your bowel movement. 6. Good eating habits in general. This diet, in general, promotes the consumption of fruits and vegetables, which are low in calories and high in fiber content, and inculcates the habit of avoiding eating any kind of junk food. The GM diet plan for weight loss also limits daily calorie consumption to about 1,000 to 1,200. This prevents fat accumulation within the body, keeps the stomach satiated for longer durations, and thus stops a person from ending up overeating. Now here is the 7 days diet chart for weight loss, along with daily water intake of 10 to 12 glasses. Following is the General Motors diet to be followed throughout the course of the week. Day 1. Fruits. Breakfast, 1 bowl of watermelon, kiwi or an apple pomegranate. Lunch, 1 bowl of papaya or muskmelon. Evening snack, 1 glass of coconut water. Dinner, 1 guava orange or a bowl of berries, strawberries, lychee. Bedtime snacks, 1 bowl of watermelon grapes. Dance, avoid any kind of cream, honey or sugar dressing on your fruit bowl. Day 2, vegetables. Breakfast, 1 large or 2 small-sized potatoes, bowl of corn kernels or green peas. Lunch, 1 large bowl of cabbage soup. Evening snack, 2 to 3 medium-sized cherry tomatoes. Dinner, 1 cup broccoli. Bedtime snacks, 1 bowl of cucumber carrots. Preparation, you may either eat your veggies raw, boiled or cooked in 1 to 2 spoons of olive oil and lightly seasoned with pepper, rock salt, vinegar or herbs. Cabbage soup can be prepared by boiling together a cabbage, a small carrot and 2 to 3 tomatoes in about half a liter of water, adding to that a handful of chopped onions light fried in olive oil and seasoning the mixture with rock salt, herbs and peppers. Substitutes, olive oil may be substituted with pure ghee. Dance, restrict consumption of potatoes or any other starch-containing vegetables like corn or peas only to the breakfast and in limited amounts, 100 to 150 calories, as it will provide enough energy throughout the day. Avoid eating deep-fried vegetables. Day 3. Fruits and vegetables. Breakfast, 1 bowl of watermelon or an apple or about half a pineapple. Lunch, 1 large bowl of cabbage soup. Evening snack, 2 to 3 medium-sized cherry tomatoes. Dinner, 1 cup broccoli. Bedtime snacks, 1 bowl of cucumber carrots. Dance, avoid bananas, mangoes and potatoes, corn or peas. Bonus advice: this will do the rest of the magic. In addition to the mentioned everyday schedule, try to intake this herbal tonic to get fat results. This may seem new to you, but there's a hormone called C-reactive protein that, when elevated, is known to cause chronic inflammation and rapid fat storage. And even worse, when left untreated, this hormone will wreak havoc on your body, making it nearly impossible to lose weight, no matter how much you exercise and eat healthily. Thankfully, there's a simple and quick strategy to shut it down. And the best part is it'll only take 24 hours before you've lost your first pound of belly fat. Make sure to drink this herbal tonic before 10 a.m. to melt twice as much fat as 1 hour on a joint-destroying treadmill. To know more about it, check the first link in the description below. Day 4, bananas and milk. Breakfast, 2 large bananas with a glass of skimmed milk, 750 milliliters. Lunch, 2 large bananas with a glass of skimmed milk. Evening snack, a bowl of cabbage soup. Dinner, 2 large bananas with a glass of skimmed milk. Bedtime snacks, nothing. Substitutes, regular milk can be substituted with soy milk and bananas with figs. Don'ts. Avoid adding any sweeteners, honey or sugar to the milk. Do not put cornstarch in the soup. Mostly prefer skimmed milk. Day 5. Meat. Breakfast. 3 whole tomatoes. Lunch, 250 grams of meat of your choice with 1 large tomato. Evening snack, nothing. Dinner, a bowl of tomato soup. Bedtime snacks? Nothing. Substitutes, choice of meat may include beef, chicken, eggs or fish. Vegetarians may substitute meat with cottage cheese, tofu and brown rice. Day 6. Meat. Breakfast, 1 bowl of Brussels sprouts or cucumber. Lunch, 250 grams of meat of your choice vegetarian substitute. Evening snack? Nothing. Dinner? A bowl of cabbage soup. Bedtime snacks? Nothing. Day 7, vegetable and fruit juice. Breakfast, a large bowl of watermelon. Lunch, brown rice, cottage cheese and a glass of fruit juice. Evening snack? Nothing. Dinner? Brown rice with mixed vegetables of your choice and 1 or 2 glasses of fruit juice. Bedtime snacks? Nothing. Don'ts, avoid adding any sweeteners to the fruit juice. The key here is to restrict your daily diet to a preset number of calories and still be able to experiment with different food items in your platter. Foods to include in GM diet. In addition to the above GM diet chart, some foods that can be included in the diet on alternate days, but in limited amounts include black tea, green tea, sprouts, a handful of nuts, prefer cashews, almonds, walnuts and avoid ground nuts or raisins. Unsweetened black coffee. Foods to avoid in GM diet. However, there are some items that need to be strictly avoided during the course of this diet. For starters, consumption of any other kind of beverage apart from water, be it diet soda, alcohol or any other cold drink, is prohibited whilst following the GM diet plan for weight loss. All kinds of junk food that we all love to binge eat, white flour and all sorts of packed foods, shall also be avoided. What do you think about it? Let us know in the comment section. We will see in another video.